We are gathered here today not to mourn the death, but the life of something that has been holding us back. We are here to celebrate the death of the ego. The ego that has us judging others, being addicted, having an identity crisis, entitlement, pride, amongst other things. I was talking to my wife recently and just throwing a fit about some things in my life that I just could not understand how God would allow. I just didn't understand like certain things over my life and certain things that I currently have struggles with. I just didn't understand how would God allow this to happen to me, or for me to be going through these things. It's absurd. It's ridiculous. And she says, you know what? I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to say this as gently as possible, and I hope you receive it. I'm paraphrasing what she said. But she broke it down and made it plain to me. She said, your problem is you're entitled. You're feeling entitled like God owes you something. He doesn't owe you anything. And I sat there and I said, you know what? Lord, forgive me, because I know she's right. And it's that ego, that pride. I mean, it can make you look at a situation so skewed, like, I'm not kissing the boss's butt and doing this and doing that. When all reality, you should be on that position, pouring out everything the Lord put in you to perform those duties and every good work that He has set in front of you. It's not about impressing the boss. It's about working as unto God. But your ego called it kissing up, because ego operates in entitlement and pride, amongst other things. There's a guy in the Bible. His name is Naaman. And he was this official, and he got leprosy. And somebody told him, and I'm going to paraphrase this too. Somebody told him, said, hey, I know how you can get healed. You go see this prophet, talk to that prophet, and he can get you healed. So Naaman's like, all right, set it up. Let's go. I need to be healed. So they make the journey, get to the prophet's house, gets to the door. The prophet's servant opens the door, and Naaman's servant introduces and breaks the story down and all this. And he's all right, cool, hold on. So he run back, tell the prophet what the deal is. The prophet say, hey, look, tell that man, go out there to the Jordan River, dip himself in there 7 times, and he'll be good. Servant gets back, tells him, hey, look, my master say, go to the Jordan River, dip yourself 7 times, you'll be straight. But Naaman, it's like, what? Not getting in that filthy water. I'm not jumping in there, dipping myself 7 times, man. And then what? Who is he? He don't even come to the door to see me. He know who I am, and he don't. He got the nerve to just hang back and just not even come to the door. He don't even come to the door to see me, and he gonna tell me to go dip myself in this dirty water 7 times. Man, I'm out. So he's rolling out, and it's like, hey man, you tripping? All he said was go dip yourself 7 times and you'll be healed. You got leprosy, you want to get healed, right? He said, listen, if the prophet would have told you to do something complicated, something weird and crazy, you would do it, right? Why can't you do this simple thing? He couldn't do the simple thing because of pride. He thought he was too much. He's entitled for something. He's entitled to other things, special privileges, and whatever his idea of it, whatever his idea of the healing, how that healing should look. That's what he's entitled to because of his ego. But he decides, okay, you know what? I do want to be healed. Dips himself in that water, right? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and now 7. Lo and behold, he healed. There it is, and he's so excited about it. He's so excited about it, and I guarantee, maybe I don't remember the Bible saying anything about it, but I know he felt, man, I gotta chill out, man. I could have missed my healing because of that pride. My ego has to die. I gotta humble myself. I'm gonna miss out. But see, that's what we do all the time, and it's funny because like, there's a term in the gym, ego lifting. It's when somebody's just like trying to lift some kind of weight that they have no business trying to lift. I mean, it brings on injuries and just all kind of complications. Ego lifting. Whereas you just humble yourself, lower the weight, put your pride, leave your pride outside the gym. Everybody got to start somewhere. Forget about the audience and what it looks like. Forget about who you think you are. You got this identity situation going on, thinking you're high and mighty, thinking you're more than who you are. You're judging yourself based on the way you judge other people. See, if you take the time to stop judging folks, humble yourself, kill that ego, and understand you're nobody one outside of God. And you're nobody in particular. You're not your title. You're not your bank account. You're not your job. You're none of that. You can be a person who's a child of God and understand who God says you are and walk in that. But then you also have to understand that so are other folks. Ego can kill you, or it can help you grow. But you have to put it in its place. Because ego can make pride look like humility until it comes back to get you. Taking the time to really understand who you are at your core, who you are basically, is the best place to be. Don't let ego rob you of your quality of life and opportunities that you can enjoy in life and different relationships you can cultivate in life, because you're letting ego run the show. Don't let ego rob you of all the goodness that life has to offer you. Humble yourself under the mighty hand of God, and He will exalt you in due time. But it's His time. Trust Him. Trust the process. and release yourself from your ego. Kill the ego. Let it go. That's God and Gainz. What do y'all think about it? Let me know.